Now, I apologise. I am actually a little over an hour late recording this. This is my weekly message of gratitude to the nurses and the paramedics and the hospital cleaners and the hospital receptionists, to those who are keeping our emergency services up and running during this time of need. Now, during this tragedy, it is interesting to note that it is in fact the everyday working man and woman who is keeping this country up and running, who is looking after us all in our time of need. It is not multinational corporations, large-scale property developers, and it is not billionaires. It is in fact the average everyday working man and woman. Now, just a couple of real interesting facts before I let you go. First of all, the nurses, an awful lot of the nurses have not got the pay rise that they were indeed promised a little over a year ago. Now, while these nurses who are doing Trojan work to look after us all during this COVID-19 crisis are putting their lives on the line and suffering large-scale infection during performing their duties, while they have not got the pay rise that they were promised, it has come to light that all local councillors will be getting an annual increase of €8,000. An €8,000 pay rise, while the nurses still haven't got the money they were promised. On top of that, the TDs are due the annual pay rise, and there is no doubt in my mind that they will in fact be getting that. Now, another interesting piece of information for you. The European Court ruled a couple of years back that Apple owes this country 13 billion in interest, and the previous government, Fine Gael, using taxpayers' money, was fighting that ruling. Okay? Now, the judgment on the ongoing case is due out later this week. The decision on whether or not the original ruling stands that Apple owes this country 13 billion. That is due out within the next week, so it's going to be interesting now. I'm waiting for that. Now, one more piece of information. The Fianna Fáil Fine Gael Green Coalition has promised to deliver 50,000 social houses over the next 5 years. Now, one interesting piece of information, apart from the fact that they will be relying on the private sector to deliver these houses, is the fact that these 50,000 houses is less than what was originally outlined in either the Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael or Green manifestos. They have in fact reduced the number of social houses that they were promising back in February. So I'll leave you that little video on those pieces of information to digest this evening.